Sounds. Conley back deep. They've got 10 guys up between the 30 and the 50-yard line. Anticipating a short kick. Hobby gets this one. Nice deep. Conley fields it on the run at the 12. Heads up the middle of the field. Runs into a brick wall in Andrew Black. Great open field tackle. He gets some fist bumps coming off. Well, the Garrett Tucker is out there at the outside linebacker spot. Durant comes out, 4 wide set out of the shotgun. 45, Cale Frett, the lone running back. They sprint out to the right, throw it out to LaFrenz, makes the catch. An open field tackle right there by Thompson. Slows him up just enough before some teammates get there.
They got to expect a lot of passing here tonight.
2nd and 7 after a gain of 3. Quick count. There is the handoff to Frett. He's looking for some running room. Not a lot of it. As little Jacob Barnhart right there along with the homecoming ball sits right in the middle of the field. Durant going right to left to the north end zone. Bunch trips to the right. Callison rolls out that way. Looks to throw on the run. He's got his man Compton right at the sideline. Out of bounds. No catch.
And looks like they're sending Cheese, Jacob Graves back.
Callison is the punter, averaging 30.8 per kick. He has had a 49-yarder this year. He is kicking this the whole way. This one high. Cheese runs up under it. Catches it at his face mask at the 40, slips one tackle, sidesteps another man, 45, 50, down the far sideline, 45, 42-yard line where he's run out of bounds. So the Bears
quarterback here
comes out with backs either side of him. Lennox to the left, Donovan to the right. Cheese splits out wide to the near side. They will hand it off to Luke, right up the middle, cuts it back to the left side, falls across the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. Let's say gain of 4 to the 37. 2nd down and 6. 10 minutes to go, first quarter. No score, bit of a low snap. Coblet fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself, goes left side, and gets ahead for a gain of a couple. Graves comes wide to the near side. Shealy splits out to the left. 2 backs either side of Kabla. Handoff right side for Lennox. Fights for some running room. Nothing doing there, though. He falls ahead to maybe the 31. He's going to be, and so really changes everything. You don't have a chance to do a whole lot. Kabla up under center. Long count. He's going to take the snap off the left tackle. He's going to get ahead across the 30 down to the 29. A gain of 3 at the Durant 28-yard line. Double tight end formation this time. Lukovsky splits tight on the left. Durant, 10 guys in the box, basically. They still hand it off to Luke, and he is hit in the backfield. Able to keep his feet, gets ahead to about the 20.
Now Cooper.
Cabla's going to go out wide left. You've got Shealy in the backfield this time to take the snap. Twins right. 2nd and 8 from the 26. Shealy. Play action's going to keep it himself. Looks for a block on the outside from Kabla. Cuts it up at the 20. And a good open field tackle there. Trying to see, looks like that was Conley. Tripped him up.
This formation.
They're going to give Shealy 8 on that one and a first down. He stays in there. Kabla stays wide left. Bit of a high snap. Handoff to Lennox. Cuts it back to the outside. 15. He's at the 10. Carries a man 5. Into the end zone for the West Branch touchdown. 19 yards for Luke Lennox.
Looks like Tucker's snapping.
Yep, Tucker snapping. Trey Eagle, the freshman, is your holder for Javier Zamudio.
Oh.
Snap on the money. Spot down. Kick up and good. So, West Branch with the... They've got to come out and just stay focused, not worry what comes their way, and see what they can do. Zamudio hears the whistle, makes the approach. Conley stands back at his own 10. Another high angling kick to the near side. Hits at the 16. Conley fields it and falls down. And West Branch pins him back inside the 20 at the 8. First down at the 18. Callison up under center. In the flex, one fullback, double wings, motion from LaFrenz. They will hand it off to him, left tackle, and he is swarmed up right at the 20-yard line. Bears fighting for that football. Finally, the whistle sounds. Though, they go back to the gun here. Tristan Hughes in the backfield behind Callison. They will hand it off to him, comes near side, tries to cut it to the outside, and he is run out by Tucker, and then Cheese right there. In with the shoulder pads, maybe a yard on. They've been a lot more motivated here tonight. 4 wide, now Conley goes in motion. They will jet sweep him. He tries to string it out, gets outside a freeze, but great job there by Lukovsky. Makes the tackle, penalty flag comes in.
A super 3 and out there.
Shealy and Graves go back, double safety. Now we're going to get timeout.
So the injuries is really going to take its toll in the fact that now we're having to play a lot more guys both ways when they normally would be rested.
That conditioning's coming into factor. Another high kick. Graves comes up, fields it at the 49, comes near side. He's got some blockers, cuts it back up the middle of the field, now goes back the other way. 35, still on his feet, 30, 25, and the punter brings him down at the 21-yard line. Callison staying home in that safety set, and Graves just couldn't quite get away from him.
Field to the right and then cut it back, so good starting spot for the Bears.
Twins right, Thompson and Graves. Now Graves goes in motion. One left is Freese. Two backs. They will hand it off to Donovan, left side. Looks for some running room. Lowers the shoulder inside the 20, down to the 17.
Ball anywhere from 8 to 10 times a game. I mean, he's averaging over 8 yards a carry.
Same look, same motion. They will hand it off coming the other way with Lennox, and he is drilled in the backfield. Shealy and Graves will come out to the near side. Now Graves goes in motion. They will hand it off up the middle. Donovan pinballing his way inside the 15 to about the 13.
Just a little confused here. So many different players in different positions. And
they come out. Lukovsky, the tight end, to the left. Cheese splits out wide left. Kabla splits out to the right. Out of the pistol Wildcat, Lennox, right side, cuts it back underneath the man, into the end zone. Great blocking down there. They created the seam. Great vision there by Luke Lennox, and he goes in from 12 yards out for his second touchdown of the night.
I think anybody touched him.
He didn't get a scratch on him. So, great. It was good play call. Probably a good thing we had the timeout to get that squared away.
Eagle gets the snap down. Zamudio puts the kick through. 3:27 to go here in the first quarter. Gotta love the photo bombs.
Yeah.
Tuesday night tradition out at the practice. Zamudio tees it up. Conley back at his own 12-yard line. Another nice kick by Hobby, fielded at the 11 by Conley. He angles up the near side, tries to get the outside. Nice tackle by Shealy. He stayed home right there and just broke down. That is textbook how you make that play on the open field. 13-yard return. I mean, that's good coverage. Shotgun. Straight drop back to pass is Callison. Pressure coming from the Bears. They pick it up. Now come near side looking for Whitlock. The ball is underthrown. Cheese with the pick at the 47. Comes back near side. 45, 30, 35, 25, and out of bounds at the 22-yard line. The pressure came. Durant picked it up, but then as Callison rolled out, he just underthrew it, and Cheese was right there, makes the pick. Run downs. We take over at the Durant 23, which is where they started the drive at. Trips right for Kabla. Lennox in the backfield next to him. There is the play action. Cooper coming to the near side, looks for some running room, drug down from behind. No gain on the play, actually a loss of a yard. Especially since he hasn't practiced how to square shoulders and step into the throw.
No.
2nd and 11, Twins either direction. There's the fake, and Kabla's going to keep it himself. This time he looks to cut it to the outside 15. He's at the 10. Penalty flag comes in as Freese blows up the safety, but it's going to come back. Twins again, either direction. Freese and Donovan to the left. Graves and Shealy to the right. There is Lennox, and that hole is not there at all. He's fighting his way ahead to about the 15, a gain of
that we're going to run the ball.
Yeah. So now 3rd down and a couple. Handoff for Lennox, and he's able to get ahead for close to the 1st down. Looks like he will get it inside the 10. Durant. We have not seen the ball cross the 45-yard line to our left. There is the handoff. Lennox cuts it to the outside, looks for some running room, trying to get a block. Nothing there. Brought down for no gain. 14-0. Knocking again. Shealy's going to step back into the backfield to take the snap this time. He will hand it off to Luke. Tries to string it out, but they were sniffing that the whole way. And there was 3 white shirts waiting for him right at the line.
Bridges and Will Bridges. And the other night, my grandma and my aunt actually came down and surprised me at the coronation, so that was cool, too.
Hang on, Flug, as we've got 3rd and goal.
Okay,
Cooper Kabla rolls out
you.
to the right, throws into the end zone, caught, touchdown! Kabla to Jacob Graves, 4-6. Hey, just keep talking to her all night, Flugie, if we keep doing plays like that. He rolled out right, threw with his left hand, Quinny, and Bears get the end zone.
Yeah. And, hey, Flug, I don't know if you know this.
At time, we could ask her if she wants to be the first wife of West Branch or if she's happy with, she'd rather move somewhere else. As Javi drills that one through, almost hits Jim Lloyd up in the crow's nest.
Well, I could get her next.
Conley standing at about his own 12. Looks like all of the mist that we had in the pregame is all cleared out. Just a gorgeous late September night as Murillo. Another nice high angling kick fielded by Compton at the 20 up the far side, and he is brought down across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Out in the the wishbone formation here. Compton splits out wide to the near side. They will hand it off tackle for Connolly, and there's no real tackle room there as he is stood up and thrown back.
5 is in there at the
Chris
right.
Mahan.
Yeah, right defensive tackle.
Yep, Chris Mahan, another one of the seniors on this squad. There's the option coming near side, and that is defended beautifully. Defensive end takes the pitch man. The outside line, or the quarterback, the outside linebacker takes the pitch. They trips bunched to the left. One split out wide to the right. Sprint out left for Collison. Under pressure, throws on the run. He's got his underneath man, Conley, and he is drilled right away by Tucker. And that'll be a short gain on the play, 4th and long. Standing at about their own 40. Collison inside his own 25 to take the snap. Clock runs, 10 minutes to go, first half. Collison, another high spiraling kick. Shealy, fair catches and makes the grab at the 39. So the Bears will start on the other side.
Graves making a nice catch.
I think Papa Steve over there wanted to put 12 points on the board for that touchdown. Had to remind it it's only 6. Coblett hands off near side for Lennox, and he is drugged down in the backfield just
to get the ball.
Twins either direction for Cobby. 8 in the box. Blitz coming. Cobby throws on the run, and that one is incomplete. Twins either direction. Lennox to Cobby's left. They're going to just flare it out to him. Looks for an open field block. Stiff arms Compton. Carried and will get brought down at the 43-yard line. Got a flag. West Branch 21, Durant 0. Graves splits out to the right. Shealy to the near side. Twin backs on either side of Kabla. Out of the gun. Handoff near side for Donnie. He hits it hard and gets inside the 35-yard line. Gain of 7, Quinn.
Pop.
Yeah. 2nd and 3 at the 35. Kabla hands off to Donnie again. Sidesteps a couple of defenders. Brought down at the 31. Be a gain of 4. And Free splits out wide to the right. Twins left with Lakovsky and Graves. Graves in the slot. Now comes in motion. Cobby barks out the signals. They run the counterplay near side. And Lennox, fighting for anything that he can, gets inside the 30 to about the 28.
Excellent run.
Trips right. Free splits out to the left. 2nd down and 7. Cobby hands off up the middle for Lennox. Looks for some running room. Bounces it to the outside. He's at the 20. He cuts it out again at the 15. Breaks away from another man. 10, 5. Touchdown, Bears. Look at the nimbleness of the ref on the far side as well. Jumping over the defender. Luke Lennox from 28. His 3rd rushing touchdown of this first half.
That play went right up over center. We had trips to the right. Luke broke it out to the right. Nice touchdown run.
Zamudio to attempt the extra point. Tucker with the snap to Eagle. Spot down. Kick up. Kick is good. 7:04 to go first half. Bear.
And, Brandon, and hopefully Brandon's listening to us and doing okay. Has had a great season throwing the ball. And, that's what they were expecting. And now they're not sure what to do.
Whistle sounds. Javi. End over end kick fielded at the 19. Up the far side is Connolly. Tries to get to the outside and is run out of bounds. Cross
Lennox.
Shotgun 4 wide. Collison, quick snap, rolls out to his right, gets to the outside, now throws on the run. He's got a man out here, LaFrenz. Lennox got there a step early, and that's going to be 15 on the Bears. Back to that set. Splitting everybody out wide. Then they hand off to Fred, and he is run down from behind. Colton Dietz. Guys out there. I think trying, again, like you said, trying to keep some guys fresh. Bears showing blitz. They hand off to Fred. Off tackle left side, and look at that. He has stood up and then driven to the ground.
Lineman and then just destroyed that running back.
Now we're going to get a timeout here from Durant. 5:43 to 4 wide. 1 back behind Callison. Out of the gun. They're down and long. Straight drop back to pass. They set up the screen, and it goes through the receiver's hands. I think Billy read it late. Donovan was out there. Graves, lone receiver on 4th down. Wobbling kick. Cheese will field at the 28, and he's hit right away. Good downfield coverage by Connolly.
So far, when you're talking about, you know, a quarter and a half, and they got 1 yard total of offense, the Bears have responded well.
Yeah. Twins with backs either side of Kabla, out of the gun. First down at the 28-yard line for the Bears. There's a little flare out here to Cheese, and he is swarmed under, carrying a man with him across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Not really. I mean, it's just pretty light. It doesn't really affect anything. So
I just happened to look up and see it in the lights more than anything. 2nd and 7. Handoff for Lennox. Tries to get to the off tackle right side. 35. Cuts it back up 40. Comes back near side 45. Midfield 45. He's got 1 man to beat. 35, 30. Down the near sideline 20. He's at the 15, the 10. Steps into the end zone. 68 yards. Luke Lennox with his 4th touchdown of the first half.
68 yards. That last game, if you're 52, your name's Brian, and your last 4 digits of your cell phone are 7753. That's you.
Cut back against the grain, you know, used a stiff arm to get away from the only guy that had a shot, and then he was gone.
Going to have penalty flag here as Durant was showing blitz. I think one of our guys, this will be the slot on the left. You've got that, basically the I form to the right of Lennox out of the gun.
And this will make him unbalanced.
Motion from Graves, and they will run to the far side. Lennox gets to the goal line, gets in for the 2. 36-0 now in favor of the Bears. 6-0. West Branch on top. Zamudio to put a foot into it again. This will be his 6th kickoff of the first half. And when you look, you've got Black, Donovan, Lukovsky, Freese, Graves, all starters out there on the kickoff cover team too. There's Compton, runs up, gets a short kick, gets run out of bounds at about the 36. Really in there at safety, giving Luke Lennox a little breather. Shotgun, straight back to pass Callison, looking near side. And he is under pressure. He is swarmed, running around, and finally Dietz is there, and then Tucker comes up and makes sure he goes down all the way back at the 25-yard line. A loss and covered up well. They'll split them out wide. Twins either direction. Callison looks left. Now fires on the far side, and the defender slipped down. Cheese. And that allowed Whitlock to get back. 3rd and 5 from the 41. Again, straight drop back to pass. Comes near side for Compton. Nice catch for him. And he gets up to the 49-yard line. A gain of clock runs inside of 3 minutes to go before halftime. 36-0 in favor of the Bears. Callison sprints out near side, trying to get to the outside. Black is there and runs him down. Back at the 38-yard line. 20 back to the 39-yard line. Twins either direction. Now motion from Whitlock, or they'll fake it to him, come near side, and there is a sliding catch by LaFrenz. They're going to say no, incomplete. Going to go trips bunched left. One splits out to the near side. Callison sprints out to the left, steps back, throws across the middle, and almost intercepted. I think Shealy was looking, didn't realize the ball was thrown behind the receiver, and actually Callison inside his own 30. Puts a foot into it, partially blocked by Black, and it will roll around. Cheese will just push it out of bounds. And the Bears will take over at the, see if they're going to go. No timeouts, but 1:55 to go. Twins either direction. Linock lines up to Kabla's right. Out of the gun, bit of a low snap, sprints out right, throws on the run. Thompson's got it at the 35, tries to turn up the field.
Line of scrimmage.
1:35 and counting before halftime. Sprint out to the right, Kabla throws on the run, sliding attempt by Billy Freese, but it falls.
And throw a ball that far, you know, it's just going to take him a little while to learn it.
Twins either direction. He's going to sprint out to the right again. Throws on the out route here. He's got Thompson. Makes the grab. Steps out of bounds at the 40. Got trips right, one to the left. Kabla straight drop back. Under pressure. Steps underneath it. Now goes near side. He's got Sheely, but he just overlet him. Thompson and Cheese split out to the right. Sheely in the slot with Freese wide left. Kabla, little shuffle pass up the middle for Linock. Comes near side, stiff arms a man. 45, 40, and he wisely steps out of bounds at the.
Also, that one's out of the playbook. Bears running a player in late.
Trips right, one left. Kabi will sprint out to the right, tries to square the shoulders, throws this one, and Sheely with a nice diving attempt makes the grab at the 24 to go here.
No sense rushing yourself.
Getting the offensive line shifted. Everybody running back and forth. Twins either direction. Kabi, roll out left. Looks, he's got Freese. Makes the grab at the 10, turns it up, carries a man down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play.
Get themselves settled.
And he does. As we break the huddle. Twins either direction. Linock lines up to the right. Motion from Cheese, right to left. Kabi looks right the whole way. He's got Lukowski in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown Bears!
Well, and that's the first touchdown of the year, I think it is. Second for the freshman. So, made a nice grab. A great 2-minute offense drive there.
The only problem is they left 41 seconds on the clock. And they're going to have penalty flag, offsides again. Patterns are out routes. You know, get him running, sprint out a little bit, and
well, and anytime you could throw a swing pass or a shovel pass to Luke Linock, you're going to gain some yards.
Yeah. Javi's just going to squib this one. Rolling around and still loose, but one of the offensive lineman falls.
More focus and intensity tonight.
Empty backfield for Callison. Bit of a wide snap. Pump fakes. Now rolls to his left. He's under pressure. Tries to throw, and then he's just going to run straight out of bounds. A loss of a couple on the play. Empty set again. Twins left with Whitlock and Lilienthal. Trips right. They're going to sprint out this time. They set up the little underneath route to Hughes. He bobbles it a little bit, makes the grab, is tackled inbounds at the 33. Durant's going to bunch people trips left. One comes out to the near side. Callison straight drop back to pass. He's looking for Compton. Now goes underneath for LaFrenz. A nice tackle by Cheese. They will get the first down and gain a 7, but
17 seconds to go in the half.
4 wide for Durant. Callison straight drop back to pass. Pressure coming up the middle. Steps up underneath of it. Throws. He's got a man down there. Lilienthal. He makes the step. Graves will run him out of bounds at the completion to 6 different receivers. So it's not like you can focus on one guy as they go empty set. Pressure coming from Donovan. Callison runs away from it. Just steps up, chucks this one deep. Cheese back there. Makes the grab. Did he stay in bounds? Yes, he did. He went up above his head and just grabbed the ball. Got shoved in the back, and he just pulled it in. So 2 seconds on the clock. We'll probably just kneel on it here. Trying to get the right football out there. Well, halftime, Jason Miller will come over, relieve us for a sec, and interview John Walsh, the head volleyball coach at Bridget Buell.
Yes, Bridget Buell is coming with me. She was kind of forced into saying yes.
How did you do it, though? Fill us in.
Well,
here's Luca Passeri spinning his way.
Baby.
Nice spin move at the 30. He gets up across the 40 to the 43-yard line on a nice return there. It's Trevor Tyne filling in here for Quinney. Quinney's back on the mic, though, as the Bears come out. Sheely at quarterback. Hands off to Lennox. Bounces it to the right side. Cuts back up. 45. Breaks one arm tackle. Out close to midfield before he gets dropped. I'm going to say down at the 48-yard line.
No huddle, and I think that you're going to see Sheely take off with the ball here one of these times, and he's really one of the fastest kids on this team.
Second down. Run the option. He keeps it himself, and is pancake down right there. 55 pounds, so he's a tough kid, though. Third down and a long 4. There's the handoff to Lennox, and he gets up to midfield, keeping the legs churning, but 2 exactly. Got to get just inside the 48-yard line of Durant. The ball just across midfield. Sheely with 4 wide. And there is movement, and there's going to get offsides. We'll see.
This week.
Yep.
And so what better time to do it than against an opponent?
Yep. First down at the 44-yard line. Sheely hands off to Lennox, breaks one arm tackle, and then he stood up and thrown back. Gets Donnie and Cobby to the near side. Graves and Lukovsky to the far side. Sheely will run the option read, and then the ball comes loose. And that's some of that practice right there. Lennox able to get back on it, but Sheely
a second to hand it off or to keep it.
Third down and 4. Sheely's going to keep it himself this time, cuts it back, now goes back up the middle of the field, fighting his way forward inside the 30. Pyle pushing forward, and he gets to the 29. Give him, not that there's a lot because we've been so decimated by injuries, but trying to keep some guys fresh and also get some experience. 4 wide again, Sheely going to throw it out here to Donovan. He turns up the field and is wrestled down at the 20-yard line, a gain of 8 on the play.
Sheely, first touchdown catch for Lukovsky. But it's all good.
Second and a yard. There's the handoff for Lennox. He's going to be close. He didn't get much there. I think they're going to say Sheely barks the signals, hands to Lennox again. Oh, no, he's going to keep it himself. Cuts to the outside, turns it up 15, carries a man with him. Takes a shot from Fret, but not before he gets inside the 10. Down to the 5, a gain of 15 and another first down. Bears looking to add to their 43-0 lead. Sheely with the keeper the whole way, tries to stutter step. Not much running room there as he gets ahead for maybe with 3 first downs. This will be their 11th play of the drive. Sheely taking his time, getting everybody set. Barks out the signal.
Took a little too long.
Yep. Had movement, though. Lennox will move from the right to the left side of Sheely. Brett keeps it the whole way, fights his way into the end zone for the West Branch touchdown.
Yeah, and that was a 7.5-minute drive there, Gracie.
Just methodical, like we've seen. Javi Z out to attempt the extra point. Tucker with the snap. Durant. Buddy of mine, Kevin, down there, he late the snap and tried to get the Bears to jump. And snap down, kick up. This is Mudio, right on the money. 4.5 to go, third quarter, 50-0. Bears with the lead. Zamudio tees it up. The approach. Nice deep end over end kick, fielded by LaFrenz back at the 11-yard line. Looks for some running room up the left side, brought
Billy
down.
Freese.
Freese right there, playing like a DN, just running ahead. You got Luca Passeri, 22, in there, along with Nick Schreiber at the corners. Here is the pass to Compton, makes the grab. He's out across the 40-yard line. Be first down out to the 40-yard line. Motion. They'll hand off to the up back. That is Fret, the big 250-pound fullback. He's ahead for a gain of about. Well, and this is where, you know, some of that character, but you get some of that depth developed in a game like this. There's a fumble on the play. Ball is rolling around. See who's fighting for it. Just a bad handoff between the quarterback and the fullback. I think Durant is back on it. Empty backfield. Twins right, or Twins left, Trips right. Blitz coming. They flare it out here to LaFrenz. He makes the grab. Gets across midfield. And is brought down at the West Branch.
Good enough for the Durant first down.
Now to double tight. And, but like you say, a couple of non-starters in there. A little aggressive, wanting to make a play. There's motion from LaFrenz. They pitch it out to him, and a great job by Freese to force it. Lukovsky comes back and helps cover him for the stop. Wildcats come back in that wishbone, double tight. Quick count. Handoff goes to Hughes, and he is drilled down by Mahan. Big play for a loss of 3 on the play. Chris.
And it's good to see a senior like Chris get in there. And not only get in there, but make plays.
Yep. 4 wide. Here's the throw by Callison, and almost stopped there by Schreiber. He's able to make the stop. He was just half a step late. Of first down for Durant at the West Branch 32-yard line. Pass completion, the final play of the quarter. There is the handoff. Goes to LaFrenz, and he's ahead to about the 29-yard line. Give him 3. And back to that flex look. 2 tight wings, now motion. They will play action. Callison back to pass, fires. He's got a man deep. Schreiber goes back, and Compton cannot bring it in. Schreiber, Flugie, you're down there looking. Schreiber just adjusted at the very last second. Really see a lot of the field, but he makes the most of every opportunity that he gets. 4 wide. Callison, the out route underneath. LaFrenz tips it up, almost intercepted as Passeri was just half a step late. It'll bring up Church. 5:30 to 7, I believe that is.
Always a good time honoring the volleyball, cross-country, football, cheerleaders.
Callison under pressure, rolls to his right, steps up, and he's got Compton all alone at the 5. He goes into the end zone. Roll. 29 yards. They're going to go for 2 here. Roll out right. Callison slips a little bit, stays on his feet somehow, now jumps up in the air. The ball tipped around, and a great job there by Steika as Whitlock was trying to pull it. They don't get much of a run up. It's just kind of a quick kick, and you never know if they're going to onside or just
There's a little
kick it
chip
deep.
shot.
A little chip it up over there to Thompson. He goes out of bounds as he gets to the 47. Steika, Jacob Steika, number 88 at tight end. Schreiber, the tailback. I formation, Twins right. Eagle up under center, turns, hands off to Schreiber, and he is horse-collared and thrown down at the 4. Always makes the homecoming dance a lot sweeter when you get the win here tonight. Volleyball with the win last night. Straight I formation, hand off to Schreiber, and you can tell Durant's just selling out. Loss of a couple more. Let Trey throw the ball here. On 3rd and long. He is. Straight drop back to pass. Under pressure. Chucks this one near side. Looking for Passeri. Oh, and Luca came back for it, and the ball sailed on him, and it goes incomplete. And when you've got half your fresh soft team up playing varsity this year. Well, Lukovsky into punt. It's a nice spiraling kick that will hit. Take a huge West Branch bounce from the 30 inside the 20, and it will roll dead at the 14-yard line. Meyer at the other linebackers. Black, Bloom, and Mahan, the other defensive linemen. 4 wide look. Callison steps up, fires this one on the far side, and Schreiber with a nice defensive play goes up.
But also a lot less wear and tear on his body than those 39 and 40 carries a game.
Callison looks near side. He's got a man behind the defense. Whitlock makes the grab, bobbles it a little bit at midfield. Down the far sideline he goes. Steika runs him down and wrestles him at the 15. 36-40. Steika comes out. McTaggart goes in. Twins either direction. Callison, straight drop back to pass. Under pressure, and he's going to get brought down.
Lukovsky,
Bloom, and Black, all 3 right there.
But I think that's
the 4th, it looks like to me.
This has been our best all year.
Roll out right. They go underneath for LaFrenz, and he's unable to hang on to it. Butch is like, you? I said, yeah. Third down and 14. And we're going to get movement. They're not going to call it. I think the ref's saying we're just going to let this one go. Callison under pressure. Has to throw this on the run. Shriver almost picks it off, incomplete. 71-yard completion got him down to the 15. Bears defense been bowing their necks. Trips right, one left. They look that way with the post corner route, and they've got Whitlock in the end zone for the easy touchdown.
19 yards for the Wildcat touchdown. Callison.
50-12, West Branch leads. Durant's going to go for 2 out of the wishbone, double tight.
Callison up under center. Hands off to Fret, the big fullback, and he just bulldozes his way in.
Number 45.
He's 250, 200.
Was as important as anything.
Callison will onside this one, and the Bears tried to fall on it, and Durant picks it up. The ball hadn't gone the 10 yards yet. The Bears tried to get it, and trying to give their guys a chance to improve here. Callison, straight drop back to pass, comes near side looking for Whitlock again. The ball floating up there. He makes the grab. Steps out of bounds at the 21-yard line. 4 wide. Callison, straight drop back to pass. Goes underneath. He's got Compton. Trying to dance around. Makes a couple guys miss. Gets a block, and he'll go into the end zone. For 2 again. Hand it off to Fret. He just bulldozes his way in. 50-22.
And I'm sure Luke's been told just to sit on the ball.
And they do onside it again, and Cheese falls on it right at midfield.
West Branch recovers.
Formation, so the Bears will just sit on the ball.
Team rush.
So I'll have to do that one more time.
Have to snap it again.
Referee let the clock run down as far as he could. He said, well, we're just going to get out of here.
That'll be your final play of the game. The final score is
They're going to line up, shake hands.
Please drive safely.
Bears go home with the 50-22 homecoming win over the Durant Wildcats. We will step back and take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more of your postgame. You're listening to the Bearcast, West Branch Football.